Good morning, YouTube. My name is Zendo Miller, and today we're gonna talk a little bit about the myth of working hard, a very interesting topic, very actual, and that's it. Sarah, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello guys, my name is Sarah. I've been here on TNT for about a month now, and I'm here to improve my English. I'm not gonna talk about work today because I wanna do something different. I have two nieces. I live with my family. I love to learn. I'm always trying to learn something new. That's one of the reasons I've been here. And nice to meet you all. I hope you have a good time today.
Awesome, thanks a lot. Nondas, your turn, my friend.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. I'm Nondas. I'm from Brasilia. I work as a personal trainer here, actually in my Instagram. I am 27 years old. I've been here in TT since December last year. I love to play video games, read books, and go to the gym. And yeah, that's it.
Nice, thanks a lot. Let me see, Luan, your turn.
Hi guys, my name is Luan. I'm 32 years old. I'm from Joinville, Santa Catarina, and I work as a software engineer. I like go to the gym. I like go hiking, and I'm here in TNT about 3 weeks. That's all. Thank you.
Nice, very nice. Bruna, please.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. So I'm Bruna. I'm 30 years old. I'm from São Paulo, but I'm living in Dublin, Ireland. And I'm here to improve my English. And I like to read some books and go to the gym as well. And nice to meet you all.
And Jefferson.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, special Andrew Miller Malay Dalai Lama, our guru. It's nice to see our guru, and it's nice to see with you. I'm Jefferson. I'm living in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás. And I love TNT. I work hard. Sometimes I try not to have burnout, but I work hard for a long time, 2 works and not just one work, but it's so nice.
Yeah, this is the point here today. So let's start with the most productive question, and then we can, move and create other question from your answer, okay? So to let this conversation more natural. That's pretty much the aim here. How important is working hard? Luan, what's your opinion? How important it is?
I think this topic is very important to talk about. I think in some moment in your life, you go to work hard in some moment, sometimes, but you should have to consider that you can handle how can I say, equality between in personal life and your professional life. So I think it's very important in some moment you work hard to grow in your career in your professional. So in some moment you need to slow down in some moment too. And that's all.
Nice, very interesting. Yeah. Bruna, how about you?
So I agree with Luan. It's hard to talk about it, but I think we need to work hard in the beginning of your career, but not for forever, because it can be a problem if you work hard for a long time. But I think it's necessary in the beginning for improve our knowledge and become more professional. I think that's it.
Nice, nice. I think I got you. Sada, your turn.
It's a complex question because it's I agree with the guys. It's like when you're young, you have to chase opportunities to work, to improve, to make money. If you wanna know, you have to, to have money to provide for yourself or for your family. So it's important. But I'm not the kind of person who is always thinking about work, because it's something for me. It's just a part of my life. But I wasn't a kid who dreamed about becoming like a doctor or something like that. I wanted to. For me, the profession is something I will have to in order to accomplish things, but not the main thing for me, my work. So I'd say it's important, but as one said, you shouldn't lose focus. You should be aware of your mental health and how work is affecting your life.
Okay, nice. This question is a kind of tricky because I expected that you all answer something like, oh, it's very necessary to working hard to achieve your dreams, and you need to working hard, whatever, it takes. But, you saw the video and it's something that you have to pay attention on. Epaminondas.
So it's very necessary to work hard and to do your things. I really believe that, but hard work for me means that I need to do my best and to do my best ever, because it's very important. But I need to know what is the best for myself, and so it's different. It's different. I always try to do my best, and sometimes do my best is to doing nothing. So for me, it's very important to work hard, but it's important to know what is the best thing for you at the moment. That's my point.
Yeah. We have to consider that we are not machine. So, you need to take rest and need to refresh your mind. We need to review our points. It's very interesting because we are human. We are consuming a lot of, things that sometimes we do not pay attention. And yeah, very good point. Jefferson, how about you?
I think it's very important working hard when you have challenges. I think in my case, I moved by challenges. Every day I need to be creative. Every day today, for example, I'm gonna participate in a forum about the consequences of COVID-19 in economy. So for me, it's very, very interesting because I'm creating a lot of new things, a new explanation about this reality. And it's very good to be inspired. I love to be inspired. Inspired, it is special. You have a lot of special moments in your life, inspired by to do this, to do that. And this is very important, not to have a work hard, but it's not good. The work hard must be pressure, something pleasurable, something original. So I think to begin, it's okay. That's it.
Yeah, I think what is very interesting here in main room that we can, move forward through this subject, you know, without stay stuck in the point. So, for example, in the video, we saw the guy telling about working hard, effectiveness, and at the same point, I need to consider that this topic we can talk about a little bit. For example, Fernanda says something interesting that, you know, to want to overcome challenge or something like that, you know, because you're moved by your dreams and something like that, that we believe, okay. But in the last Olympic, we saw, you know, Simone Biles, you know, giving up of the Olympics. You imagine that, you know, working so hard, and in the end, oh no, I'm okay, you know, I cannot move forward. I don't want to move. I don't want to compete right now because I'm not okay. And what's that point, you know? How can we see this point? This point of no, I need to stop, you know, and to rethink my objectives and so on. Guys, feel free to, it's not I'm not directing the conversation in the question. I'm just, you know, saying, and feel free to read this discussion. What do you think, Sarah?
I think your body tells you sometimes, like your mental health, and you may feel some symptoms, in physical symptoms, sometimes because you're too stressful, or you're feeling like you can't do it anymore. You're exhausted, and you don't have. Sometimes you need to stop and think, am I really okay with that, or am I? Because sometimes we do so much stuff that we don't pay attention to our feelings. And sometimes when I was doing my final work at university, I had my eyes were blinking like nonstop. So I realized I had to slow down and pay attention, to sleep more, actually, and to not be so hard on myself. So I think our body definitely tells us if we need to slow down.
Yeah, and you see, when we are discussing about working hard, we are considering that it's hard to work. For example, sometimes I can, you know, take a lot of time, spending a lot of time only writing my thesis, because I think it's very interesting. So we start your work, and I want to work more, read, you know, and write my thesis, because I think it's interesting. But I know a lot of people that they don't think the same. You know, it's hard, you know, it's painful to, you know, to continuing writing thesis and researching and so on. It's something kind, you know, the relation between the research and then it's kind of painful, you know. So Bruna, what do you think about this?
I think it's hard to realize, because if you work hard, sometimes you can acquire some disease, and you need to repair in your body, in your mind, and we need to think about it and try to fix it. If you know, you can be crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Luan, how about you?
I think it's interesting to talk about it. For example, for me, I took time, a long time to realize that things in my life. But today and nowadays, I'm able to realize that things in my body, in my mind, and I try to slow down when I notice that things happen. So that's it.
Yeah, I'm thinking here that it's interesting because, okay, we are discussing this topic in English, but for the most part, the majority of the people, learn English is painful. It's painful. Like, oh, I cannot, it's hard. English, it's hard. And we are having fun right now. The balance is interesting. Jefferson, what do you think?
I think the time goes by. The time goes by. I think it's very important to think about it. When you are very young, you just have to work hard, a big effort to earn money, make money, and work a lot most of the time. So then you can think about your career, what the rewards of your career. So the time goes by. Again, when you get older, like me now, I'm in a situation of creative leisure, like Domenico De Masi. It's very important. The creative leisure, in Portuguese, the ócio criativo. It's very important to learn about it. I'm amazing, because now I have time to do all that I want, because I have a big effort in the past. So really it's effectiveness, but it's pleasurable. And I'm not working, I'm not thinking about my health.
Very good. Yeah, but as you said, we need to consider the time, that we are living. For example, I think in the past, for example, I was talking about my family. My family, raised in a poor situation, and I'm raised in a poor situation. But the things changed a lot. At that moment was very interesting in the necessity to think that we need to make money a lot to support your family. Oh, we need to, make money. But now we have the opportunity to choose other option. Like, yeah, I can wait a little bit and, improve my career for so long, because I'm not, I don't need to working very hard. I can make other option. I can follow other, pathway to build my career. And only then, I will choose the things that I chose before. And I'm saying it because if we think a little bit we stop to think about the people that's rich in Brazil, they really invest in the education. Like, oh, you only need to study right now. You only need to study right now. Make that course, make this course, make that course, make this course. And then you are a successful entrepreneur. And the culture of success, out of the blue, like, the situation, the opposition of this is very funny. Epaminondas, what's your opinion?
I was thinking about all this discussion, and I was thinking here about 2 points. And first, about to pay attention in ourselves. Normally I say about self-knowledge, and it's very important to understand your body, your mind, your behavior, because if you don't understand what is happening with you, it's very hard to identify what is changing and what is not working very nice. So it's very important to have self-knowledge and to improve your self-knowledge and to know about yourself. And for me, it's the first point to understand what is better for you at this moment. And about the second point, Jefferson and Bruna brought a good points. For example, when you are beginning something, it's very important to put more energy in that. For example,
nice.
When I was beginning my career, it's very hard because I don't have background, I don't have tools enough, I don't have knowledge enough. So it's important to read more knowledge and to take more classes and to read more books and to have discuss with another people to grow up in my knowledge about my career, the things that I do. But now it's easier because I already have knowledge, and I have a background, and it's easier. In English, it's the same thing. If you don't have vocabulary enough, you don't have you don't know words to talk, it's hard, and you have to put more effort, and you put more energy to grow up, and then you can enjoy more. We are talking here in English and grow up in a lot of points of our life, and it's not about English, it's about life. But I am able to discuss and to share my point of view because in the past I put a lot of energy in my objective. So
Very nice.
It's very important to think about that.
Perfect. Very good point. Because you turned the point again, because I think we did it. We worked hard in the beginning. In the beginning was very hard to speak in English, but right now it's just, having fun and, improve in a very comfortable way. But in the beginning, we worked hard. Very, very good insight. Very good. But in the society nowadays, we have guys, that they are very wise. They called coaches. And the question will be about coaches. And linking, the video that we saw and the quote, let's move to the question number 8. Do coaches work hard or are they effective? Luan, please.
Let me think. Coach. I think depends on the what coach. So I think the coach work. It's very good for you learn how you can grow in your professional career, and I think it depends of the tasks are used in the process. So I think it depends the case.
Nice, very nice. I will explain a little bit, the reason that I did this joke with quotes. I think Epaminondas and Jefferson they are already into these jokes. But nowadays we see, in any space, a lot of people trying to sell formulas, a method to reach things. Mm-hmm. Do this if you want to be rich. Do that if you want to be smart. Do that if you want to look like a beautiful person. Do this if you want to know, oh my God, a lot of methods. And I always, put in doubt this method because, oh my God, it's kind of, boring and shallow as well. So yeah, for this reason, I created this question, this specific question, because they really worked hard, or they, are only being effective in terms of, I know what that guy needs, so I will still tell you what he needs. Bruna, what do you think?
I totally agree with you, because we can see a lot of quotes, whatever you are, and it's complicated to believe in one quote, because some quotes can be effective and another I don't think so, because it can be easier in nowadays if you can be a coach, but it's hard to decide to choose one that you can believe effectively. Yeah, it's hard to.
Yeah, you're right.
To work with it.
Yeah, and I'm not saying, all the the codes are bad or something like that.
Mhm.
I'm only saying that we need to improve and develop our critical thinking, you know, about this kind of
Yeah,
issue.
exactly.
Like not consuming, you know, whatever we see about all being this or do that and so on.
Yeah, the most people spend all money with the bad
A
codes.
lot of,
Yeah, and
of.
it can be frustrated sometimes. It's hard.
Yeah, and to solve a problem that a coach create, you follow other coach and so on, kind of.
Exactly. Exactly.
Let me see, Jefferson, what do you think about?
Coach, oh my gosh, far away from me. I don't like, because I think it's just shortcuts, and the life is not shortcuts. You need to work hard, and you can, as you said, you can be rich if you do this, if you do that, you'll be rich, you'll be this way, that way. And the coach have only one method for everything, and the life is not this way. It's not, the life is different. Everybody have a different kind of to be creative, about the knowledge, the way you learn something, it's different. You can see only the only way. So it's very important. You work hard. Yesterday, I was talking with a lot of students, like Nondas or like Andrew, and they're just a little bit older, but just guys like Nondas. And it's very interesting because I'm talking about financial, and I work with financial for 35 years. And the guy just working XP investment, XP investment, just try to coach me about the best investment in 5 minutes. You must do this, do that, and be rich. It's okay. It's okay. I work hard for all my life. No, I will follow you because you are coach, investment coach, and I will be rich, maybe.
Yeah, this is funny, isn't it? Like, well, for me, to be really honest, the philosophers are more or less coach for me, because, you know, since I was a teenager, I used to read a lot of philosophy, a lot. And sometimes, you know, even my critical thinking is based on the things that I read in the past about philosophy and psychology and literature that I like a lot. You know, it's a kind of more or less something that can show us a lot of details of the society and the behavior of the human beings. Sarah, what do you think about this whole question, the whole discussion?
My field, administration, we have a lot of coaches, and in my point of view, they are effective. Like they know the other people, the other person problem, and they just go for it. Like they know you wanna learn English, and they sell you a course to learn in 3 months. For me, that's impossible, because learning, it's a process. It's different for everyone, like Jefferson said. And I think it depends a little, like I agree with Luan a little, because it depends. There are serious professionals, like they've worked hard to get this knowledge in the past. But talking about nowadays in the internet, it's really easy to show yourself as someone who knows a lot about some subject, just because you can show some people saying your method is effective, you know. But it's complicated, because I don't want to judge all professionals because of a few bad ones, you know. But we have to pay attention, to make maybe research more about that person, and to look for opinions, more trustable opinions, you know. That's what I think.
Nice, very good. Yeah, you're right. Epaminondas, what's your take on it?
Interesting question, because I know that from inside, I can see that, because I'm a coach, and I'm a coach in two aspects, because I'm a workout coach and I have formation in code too in the past. So, but I understand you all, because, for example, Jefferson said before, the life is very complex. It's not a straight line. It's very complex. So sometimes we have people that have one method for all people and show if the life is easy. It's not easy. It's very hard, very, very hard, very complicated, and a lot of traps. It's very hard. But I use some tools in my customers, and it's important. But I think that one step, just one step. If you are a coach, but you don't have knowledge, deep knowledge about what do you trying to do, it's hard. For example, I'm studying a lot physiology and anatomy and physiology and behavior, human behavior, and a lot of books, and I have more tools to handle with a lot of situations. But on the internet, especially on the internet, we can see a lot of people and saying that the life is easy, do this, do that, as Jefferson said, and it's not easy. It's complex. It's very complex, and because it is complex, because the life is complex, it's hard to solve the problems of the society, and it's not the straight line. And I have a lot of criticize about codes and about a lot of other kinds of professionals, because in nowadays it's easy to learn through the TikTok videos and 16 seconds, and oh, I'm an expert in this and I can help you. It's very hard, very hard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You said a lot of things very, very interesting, and we can, discuss a lot about it. Because, for example, when I say that, this kind of thing about codes, I'm just trying to instigate the doubt, because I used to read a lot of code. I used to read a lot, but I don't want the people follow my thoughts, develop your own thoughts, like develop your point of view from this, and being critic and on that point. So sometimes the people don't know what I like, because, I start to attack, and then I tell them that I used to do the same. So, it's just to instigate the doubt, it's to bring this question. And Epaminondas, you said that a point that, I've seen in other countries, a lot of things, but not about codes, about the mentor. That is very similar. And the mentor is this figure that, is this person that you told us, a person that, have a lot of experience, a lot of tools, and he really know how to handle, because he already did it in the past, and tried many ways to solve problem. So I think it's very important, coach, it's very important. But you have to find this, specific person. And maybe this person, we want to be a coach, but will be a person that's very smart and wise, And fortunately, I have a lot of these people in my life. So, I've learned a lot since I was a teenager, since I was a kid. And yeah, this is very important. I'm not saying that, every code, all the codes bad. No, you have to find that, someone that you trust and really have the deep knowledge to feed you in your necessity. Let me see about the question number 9. That's very interesting. What are their consequences of working hard without being effective? No. The question number 10. Being effective without working hard. The consequences of it. Luan, what do you think?
I like this topic because I work as a software engineer. So when I need to do some tasks that I repeat a lot, I always try to automate that task, you know. So I try to be more effective in my job because I learned to automate several things in my life about that things I learned. So I think you need to be more effective in our job, in our work, because the effective is what needs to do. For example, if you just work hard, you don't know if you are working effective, if you what you need to do. So it's my opinion, that's topic. Yeah.
Okay, but you brought up the question. I would change again. What is being effective? Bruna, what is being effective? Let's define it.
I think when I can drive one good job, and you can be assertive. I think, I don't know if the correct word. Yeah, but it's not means you can work hard for the drive the same thing.
Very
It's hard
nice.
to talk
define
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but very, very nice, the word that you told us. Let me see from Sarah.
I think it's to achieve a goal, like the video showed us. If you need a phone, you don't care about all the process behind it. Just wanna to make calls and to be able to communicate with people and to have a good connection. So if you're being effective, it's like you should what if the device it works for what you thought to do with that, you know.
Nice, perfect. Yeah, let's summarize it. So in the beginning, when you need to working hard and create a script or something like that, a line, a framework about how to do the thing, and you can improve being effective. When you reach the point, we create the pipeline of how to be effective. Nice. Jefferson, what's your point?
Okay, I give an example. In my case, let's suppose that you have a big inflation. So you need to work to learn about this inflation. What's the consequence of this inflation? You need to work hard about the theory and to put some tools to put the inflation down, and you need to see the result. I think the result is being effective. If you have a good work, you have a lot of knowledge about this, it's okay. The inflation was 10% and now it's 5% per year. It's okay. That's a kind of effective. So to be effective, it's to have result. Only the big problem about to have the result, it's not to have short time. I don't like short time. It's terrible sometimes because you need to solve the problem. It's not so easy, and you need to work hard for a long time.
Very good example. And the last but not least, Epaminondas.
My dream, and being effective without
Or dream.
working hard. Yeah, but Jefferson resumed very, very nice, because I think to be more effective, you need to do the thing that give you more results. And so you have to measure your results, your acts, and to understand what is happen, and and decide if this is if it is working or not, and choose that. So I'm a little lazy guy, so normally I prefer to choose the easy way, the more effective way. But now it's easier because I have more knowledge and more, I have the framework, so it's easier to do that. But investigate what is happen, and to choose the more result way.
Yeah, even because something that today is effective, you don't know in the future if it will be, and you have to adapt, make your changes, little changes. Very good. Yeah, it's some Luan, no problem, because we are building, this answer, and I don't know, to be really honest, I know the answer. I don't know how to define it. For this reason, I ask you all because I'm cheating. But this is a thing that I really I like to do, and I really appreciate. Try to define words, because sometimes we use a lot in an automatic way. So sometimes it's interesting to stop to think a little bit about. Welcome back, guys.
You need to create your own algorithm. This is very important for night, and not to be an alcoholic. To work hard, but not to be alcoholic. It's terrible.
Yeah. I kind of agree. Very good, Jefferson. Thanks a lot. Guys, how was the conversation? Welcome back. How was for you, Felipe?
Hi, it was a really good conversation. I remember a lot from my past, what I did during my childhood to learn a lot of things, like ride a bicycle, swim, and how to run properly without hurting yourself. And that's it.
Very nice, very nice. Thanks a lot. Let me see. Deborah.
It was amazing because I learned a lot with my parents, my partners in the room, because it was many different point of view, but the same goes to pass your opinion and receive the opinion as well, like feedback, little feedback. So it's important to think about, because we see many people just hard work, and it's so amazing. This person heart is so good, because work is so hard, but it's not enough. It's important to be effective. Hard work, but with effectiveness.
Yeah,
So
you're
that's
right.
it.
We have to develop this balance. Very good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Deborah. How was the conversation for you, Thais?
I loved my conversation because I can improve my English, learn words, remember something. I like that.
Okay. By the way, we were discussing in the main room, this balance that in English, happen like this. In the beginning, we have to work a lot, work hard. And then, the things become easy. And nowadays you can have fun speaking English, like in a comfortable position. But in the beginning, it was required to working hard, And now we are kind of improving the effectiveness of the language, of the the communication. Guys, unfortunately.
Andel, could you
Okay.
repeat the last sentence that you said about the effectiveness after work hard to...
Yeah, we are shaping our, effectiveness in the communication in English. Like you are trying some sentences, you are, paying attention on the feedbacks and understanding if your English is good or not good. I don't like this word, but it's effective. You can, establish this communication.
Okay. Sometimes, for example, I'm hearing you say in the beginning, and I write here on my paper, on my book, the difference when I say in the beginning, at the end, in the middle, and when you say in the beginning, you answer my question that I write here on the paper, and I think that
very nice.
I
Very
work
nice.
when I'm learning English.
This is very beautiful, this is very good, because sometimes I know I repeat some sentence, but I don't know if it's right or not. I'm just saying.
Okay, but I think that it's we'll have the ebook from TNT. Okay, but I think that it's a good way to learn English, and it's difficult. It's difficult for me, and I work hard to learn English. I work hard, very hard, and I try to do my best. And I think that is because I don't have a special ability to speak in another language, but I think that it's possible if I work hard.
Yeah, it's totally possible. We have to consider that. For example, I will, being honest again, I'm not good on those things, like tracking my mistakes and so on. And I guarantee you that I work it very hard to read that, because, this last week was my 1-year anniversary on TNT, and during this, and 2 years, I'm talking in English, in TNT. And in the beginning, I attending all the meetings. So I had to.
I am doing like you in your beginning, and I'm seeing
nice.
On TV sometimes people with that work in a journal here in Brazil, and presentation some TV programs, and make mistakes, and speaking in the wrong way, and I don't know how to speak in English correct, but I listened that they made mistakes, and they are presentation in a journal and speak in English, and why me can do the same?
Okay, nice.
Okay, I have to try to communicate, but I don't know if the right or the correct way. I think that I am getting year by year. I know.
Yeah,
I think.
But this is pretty much what really matters. Like you have to try, because I think every person has your own way to learn. I created mine. I've been doing a lot of different things to try to track this mistake. That I'm still speaking in English, some mistakes, and sometimes, oh my God, was bad.
Oh,
but, go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
And
it's the word
but you work
that I have to learn. Go ahead. Jeff said the important thing. You have to have your own algorithm to learn English.
Yeah, he's totally right. Guys, we run it out of time. this is the feedback that we are developing. You know, please feel this feedback because it's the way that we can improve this conversation. Considering that we are a community, you know, you are teaching me, Monica, and we are, you know, doing it, exchanging this experience. So it's very good to not only you, but, you know, everybody here. This is important. And here is the video of the main room, the conversation that we had. Give us the like, you know, let some comment, and yeah, that's the YouTube stuffs. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your week, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye, see ya.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you,
guys.
everyone. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.